Hello. I am live. Hooray. Again, this is another super spontaneous live stream, but I thought I would come on today and chat with you guys for about an hour. I'm going to hold myself to a standard because last time I went live, I literally was like, it's going to be short and sweet. I'm not going to be on for long. And then I was on for like 3 hours. So I got rice. Let's try and keep this a little bit shorter, but I hope some people come and chat and I hope everyone's been having a really good day. Hi, Paige. How are you? I got rice. I thought I would come on today and just chat because it has been pretty chill day, honestly. Not much has happened, but I thought I would come on and just be like friendly with you guys. I'm friendly. That was kind of funny. Hello, Shan. Hello, Got Ready With Me. Hello, Lisa. Love your glasses. Thank you so much. Hello, Nito. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Max. How is everyone? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's Sunday, right? A wonderful Sunday. Thank you, Malachi. I appreciate that. But how is everyone doing? Enlighten me on what you did today. I have to go back to school tomorrow for the week, so I don't think I'll be streaming much this coming week, which is why I wanted to give you guys another little live stream today. Thank you so much, Kelly. Sending you love. Chim, hi Chim, how are you? It's really good to see you. Thanks for coming to the live. Liv, you just slept all day. I'm sorry. Actually, that's not bad. Sleep is great. I love sleep. What happened to your fingers? Oh my gosh, what happened to my fingers? So they're not broken, but they are sprained from my own doing, my tics. I have double jointed fingers. And so my fingers have been, it's almost like trigger finger. I don't know, but I messed up my fingers really bad. They're not broken, as I said, but I have to wear these splints or else the tics will not stop and I will continue to injure my fingers. It's crazy because like these knuckles here, like the middle knuckles are like pretty chill. These ones are like double the size. It is insane. So yeah, that is what I did to my hand. It is not super great. Hi, Lila, how are you? But yeah, it sucks. Paige, your cat is jumping on you. Thank you for the congrats on my engagement. Do you like my ring? Thank you so much, Liv. Hi, Jeremy. You were able to get fusion energy. Oh, that's awesome. Max, thank you so much. I go live at least once a week usually. So I hope you guys will come and stay tuned and spend time with me. I would appreciate that. If you guys are new and you like my vibe, you know the drill. Please click that subscribe button and the like button. My goal is to get around 50 likes tonight. We're at 5. So let's continue the journey. Hello, Lila. Hello, Phoenix. How is everyone? Get better soon. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Max. Those are dope spectacles. Thank you. Hello, Super Chat. Hello, Stay. Hello, Annie. Hello, Luca. Thank you, Lila. I'm glad you're good, Lila. Your ring is gorgeous. Thank you. Hi, my French. I hate Tourette's. It's painful. It really is. It sucks so much. I got rice. Thank you for subbing, Gabriel. I just explained what happened to my fingers. I did not put my hand in a hydraulic press. That would suck a lot. Thank you for the congrats, Jeremy. You're gonna DM me a picture of cat. Love it. Cute glasses. Thank you. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Kaylin. At least it's not my ring hand. I know. I would be so sad if I couldn't wear my ring because of this stupid finger issue. I have school too, Malachi. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Jen Hansen. How is everyone? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. Do I have Tourette's? I do have Tourette's. That is the point of my channel and why I am ticking. So yeah. Mia's birthday party was today. Happy birthday, Mia. I wished her one on Instagram. Hi, Sarah. I got rice. Hi, Man. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Eleonora. Hi, Bart. Hi, everyone. What happened to your fingers? I will tell you. And I'm also going to tell you guys some news about my Jellycat collection. It's your dad's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad. Yes, everyone, feel free to like and subscribe if you like my vibe, or if you would like just them to learn more about Tourette syndrome. The communists are coming. Please, please like and subscribe if you want. There is no pressure, but I would love to get to 50 likes on this stream. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Honesty's World. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And speaking of like gifts on my stream, if you guys were on my last stream, I got enough gifts from two people specifically. Snow in the Cemetery and Mockingbird gifted me enough money to buy. Oh my gosh, Samantha! Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Sending you so much love and happiness. I love you. But Snow in the Cemetery and Mockingbird sent me enough money to buy the Jellycat Heart Dragon. I am obsessed and so in love, and it is incredible that people are able to gift me Jellycats, and there's never any obligation, but people that do like make me so blessed and happy. So this is my newest Jellycat. And then the day before I got that one, Warren sent me this guy. I got rice. This guy's name is Hamilton Horatio Horsley III. So I love him. Very cute. Why are two of your fingers broken? So they are not broken. They are sprained because I have Tourette syndrome. And I have a tic where my fingers, so long story, but my fingers are double jointed. And I have been clicking the bones together repeatedly. So my knuckles on this, like these knuckles, my middle knuckles on these fingers are like so swollen and so sore. And I honestly can't even make a fist with this hand. I have been crying about it. It is awful. They're not broken, but they are sprained. And if I don't have them in these splints, I will tick more and I will damage my hands even more. And who knows if it's going to be permanent. So I'm trying to prevent further damage because I got rice. These ticks are just awful. That reasoning sounds suspicious. Sure. It is not suspicious. It sucks. Tourette's is awful. Clicking fingers. I don't know how to describe it. It's not clicking fingers, but it's like, so I don't know if you can hear this, but my fingers are double jointed. So listen to this. Do you hear that clicking? I don't know if the mic picks it up. When I do this, my bones click. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. But anyways, with that, I do it like a bend in these two fingers. And because of that, they are completely swollen and injured, and it sucks. How long have you had it for? I've had Tourette's for as long as I can remember, but I was diagnosed when I was 12. So 15 years ago now. Are you hypermobile? I don't know. I've never been like tested for it. But I'm double jointed and have a lot of weird issues with mobility. Do you have Tourette's? I do. Welcome to the stream. Lisa, you have Tourette's too. Sending you love. I have really bad vocal tics. Dang, I'm sorry, Audrey. Thank you, Connor. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm sorry that I missed a bunch of chat. I was just trying to catch up. What is Tourette's and why are you randomly yelling? So I'm not randomly yelling, but I am ticking. Tourette's is a neurological disorder, and basically it causes people like me to make involuntary movements and sounds called tics. So these weird things I'm doing with my face, when I bark like a dog, I got rice when I say I got rice. Whenever I do these weird things, it is because of my neurological disorder. I cannot control it. It is not something I choose to do. It's all because of misfiring neurons in my brain. So that is it. Mockingbird! Yes! Mockingbird, this is from you! You and Snow in the Cemetery. I got rice. I made a video about it. I haven't posted it yet, but fear not, it's being uploaded tomorrow. And this is from you and Snow in the Cemetery. So thank you so much. I'm not possessed, and if you accuse me of being possessed, you will likely be blocked because Tourette's is a genuine neurological disorder. I am not faking. If you fake, claim me. If you think I'm faking or say I'm faking, I will genuinely just immediately ban you because this is something I have lived with my whole life. Je t'aime, and it is awful. It is not a fun time. It is not cool. It sucks. And I genuinely have this condition. I've posted all of my proof, all of my documents. So please don't even consider fake claiming or else you will be kicked off. Neuralink could be a cure. I'm not sure. Those are cool glasses. Thank you. Yes, it was a French tick. I'm in Canada and we're a bilingual country. So I learned a lot of French in school and I have a lot of French phrases as tics. Unfortunately, hope everyone is doing well. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat, but this is a little crazy. You guys are being a little bit rude. So if you are being rude, I will ban you. Because this is genuinely my life. It is a condition that sucks. And the point of my channel is to educate about Tourette's. And I genuinely just want to showcase what it's like as someone who lives with Tourette syndrome. It is my life. I've lived with this as long as I can remember. It sucks. It's not fun. And yeah, if you guys are going to say I'm faking, I will ignore you because I got rice. I know my truth. I've literally showcased my documents. I've showcased my meds. I've showcased my mom and dad who can vouch that I have tics, like, and my fiance, my best friends, like, everyone in my life, I got rice, knows I have tics. So if you're going to fake claim, you can leave. Anyway, let's keep chatting. Paige, yes, I will take you up on that for sure. Thank you so much. But yes, let's change the subject. If anyone has any questions about Tourette's, please feel free to ask. I would appreciate that so much. My goal here is to educate about Tourette's, so that is literally why I'm streaming. And if you guys want to learn about Tourette's, please like and subscribe to the stream. I would appreciate that so much. My goal is to genuinely make the world for people with Tourette's a better place because I have been so mistreated and so hurt by the stigma and how people literally just don't believe us. So please be kind. Subscribe and like if you can. That would be amazing. I got rice. Your brother has Tourette's? Interesting. Yeah, my glasses, thank you. Do I have any common phrases as tics? Yes, I do. A lot of my common phrases are like saying, I got rice, which is bizarre. I have a lot of French tics as phrases. I have a lot of sounds. I bark a lot. I say the huh a lot. But I have a lot more motor tics than vocal tics. And motor tics are basically the movement tics. So you'll see me blinking a lot. You'll see me doing these weird facial things a lot. It's hard. It's hard. How are my fingers? They're okay. They're pretty sore, but you got fake claimed by a teacher? I'm so sorry. What happened to your fingers? Yeah, am I still thinking about calcifer? No, thank God. But yes, my fingers happened. This has happened because of a tick. I have so many jelly cats. Thank you. They're incredible. Yes, my fingers are literally injured because of my Tourette's. I was explaining this multiple times, but basically, I got rice. I'm ticky because I'm overwhelmed, you guys. There's a lot happening, and when I get overstimulated or overwhelmed, I tick a lot. Sorry, but basically what happened is my tics cause my fingers to bend weirdly, and because of that, I have to splint them. They are not broken, but they are sprained. And it has been very, very rough for the past few days, but that is it. Are there any daily tasks that are difficult to complete with having Tourette's? There are a lot of things that are harder, and I feel like I've learned over the years of having Tourette's to adapt in different ways. But like, for example, driving can be hard. And I only get behind the wheel if I'm not super ticky. Cooking can be hard sometimes, but I usually try my best to suppress while I'm cooking. It can be a whole thing. Even like laying down in bed and trying to relax can be hard because genuinely, like I'll be cuddling my fiance and I'm taking a lot and it's uncomfortable. Even though I just want to be calm and relaxed, I sometimes can't help it. Like I can't help moving and barking and and ticking. It's my life and it sucks. Do you tick when you're not talking? Yes, definitely. I got rice. Can you try to stay still? I can, but it's hard. And if you try to suppress for too long or like mask your tics for too long, a lot of the time it will lead to what is called a tic attack, which is a severe bout of tics, which is like a lot of, for me, it presents in a self-injuring way. So like I will hit myself, I will scratch myself, I will punch myself, I will kick myself. I will sometimes like give myself concussions accidentally. And I've done stuff like this to myself where I literally have to wear like braces and splints because of my Tourette's. It is not fun. And people always say like, some people online are like, oh, I wish I had Tourette's. It looks so fun. It is not. It is awful to have. Do you at least get to enjoy the humor of French tics? It can be funny. I don't mind. And people actually say that my French accent is pretty good, which is hilarious because in school I was always told that my French accent was not good. So that it's pretty funny. Has this ever been dangerous for you? The most dangerous has been like towards myself is literally just like I got rice, doing stuff that injures me, like hurting myself unintentionally. It sucks. I got rice. Do you speak French? I do not. Who is saying they had, no, a lot of people genuinely say they wish they had Tourette's. I did not make that up. People will comment like, oh, that looks so fun. You can literally say whatever you want and get away with it. That is not the case. That is not the case. People with Tourette's are mocked and we don't choose what we say. It's not our innermost thoughts. Like we genuinely, I got rice. Don't choose this. Do you tick in your sleep? I do not, thank goodness. I got rice. Does it hurt bad? It definitely can hurt. I will say that tics in general don't hurt, but doing the same tick over and over and over again will definitely lead to muscle strain and pain and hurting. However, there are a lot of tics that do hurt where I literally like injure myself without meaning to. So it's like I punch myself, I kick myself, I hit myself, I scratch myself till I'm like my skin is raw. Like it is awful. Thank you for subscribing, lovely Rose. If you guys want, feel free to click that like button and subscribe if you would like to learn more about Tourette's. My channel here is a Tourette's education channel where I try to showcase the truth about Tourette's, which is the good, the bad, the ugly, because Tourette's is not fun. It's not quirky. It's not cute. And so many people online think that it's like a funny, cute disorder. It's not. Also, like this stream, I would love to get to 200 likes. We're very close. So thank you so much. Is there any treatment for it at all? So there's nothing that's like designed specifically medication-wise to treat Tourette's. However, I am on 2 medications which are kind of approved and to treat Tourette's. And then there are a lot of medications that are kind of like trial and error to treat Tourette's. Congrats on your engagement. Thank you, Baguette. But basically, the 2 I'm on have helped me quite a bit, and there are others. I've been on so many that I've tried to get to work, and they don't always work. There's also there's a new device being released in the UK called New Pulse, which is a device that goes on your wrist and sends you kind of like electric shocks, kind of in a like polite way that will help the brain supposedly. And then there's also a very advanced surgery called deep brain stimulation, which I don't think I qualify for. I wouldn't get it, but basically they do a huge surgery in your brain and implant these electrodes that help stop the misfiring signals. And as a result, that can help tics too, but there's no real cure. There's no treatment that's like dedicated to help. And Tourette's is different from person to person. So it's very different. What are you taking for Tourette's? I am taking Pimozide and guanfacine. Were you born with it? So I was born with the predisposition to Tourette's, but like you don't come out of the womb ticking. Like it takes a little while. My tics started they started to really get up and ramp up at around 3 or 4, but no, sorry, 10 or 11. But my mom and dad remember me having tics at around 3 or 4 is what I meant to say. And I got diagnosed at 12. So it varies. And they progressively got worse over time. When I was like diagnosed, it was definitely very noticeable. I've gotten to the point, the communists are coming. Sorry. I've gotten to the point where I'm able to suppress very easily and very well because of my medication, which I'm so blessed about, because a lot of people with Tourette's can't do that. And I've been through a lot of therapy where I've learned how to redirect my tics, which is also very challenging. But I've been living with this my whole life, and I'm 27 now, so I know how to deal with it. Is it hard to sleep? It definitely can be hard to fall asleep, but when I'm sleeping, I don't tic. But falling asleep can take a lot of time. I have a lot of tics where I genuinely, like, my brain won't shut off with tics. It's called mental tics. And I will be thinking, honestly, you guys, to be real, all night before bed, on repeat in my brain is the words jelly on a plate. And I also genuinely trace it with my fingers all night long until I fall asleep. Basically, I just have to get so tired that I pass out, is genuinely how I fall asleep, because it is hard. It's not easy to fall asleep. Bye, Lisa. Have a good night. But it can be really hard. Elle, thank you so much. Do I ever get woken up by my tics? Thank you, Elle. I don't get woken up by my tics when I'm like sound asleep. But if I am like dozing off, or I've already woken up and I'm kind of like in the middle of like sleep and awake, I will tic myself awake, which is very annoying. And it's often in my legs or like my butt cheeks that tic when I'm asleep, like when I'm dozing half asleep. And that often wakes me up because I jerk myself awake, and it is very, very scary and not fun. As a girl with Tourette's, how do you deal with people saying you can control it? I genuinely, it's hard because like I can't control it, and it bothers me when people say like, just stop, like just try, because I can't. But growing up, my family and friends were always like, just try, stop. Like it's just stop. So I learned how to suppress, and even to this day, I feel embarrassed about my tics, so I try my best to hide them. But I'm trying to realize that like people with Tourette's, like I know this, but I'm trying to like take it to heart, is that people with Tourette's can't control it. At the end of the day, we shouldn't have to control it, because hot take, people with Tourette's control their tics for society, not for themselves. If society was educated about Tourette's, I would feel less like I have to suppress and hide who I am. So that's a whole thing. Love those glasses. Thank you. Is this your first time going on live? No, I've been on live a lot before. This is just another one. I do them a lot. If you do like my lives, please click that like button and ring that notification bell to stay tuned, but also subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. The last stream I did, I got to 700 likes, and if we got that again, I actually might freak out. I would be so happy. So please like and subscribe if you want. No obligation, but I would really appreciate it. It would really help my dream of educating people out. That would be fantastic. How many Jellycats do you have? I don't know, probably over 80. Yes, I have Tourette's. What happened to my fingers? I've answered this numerous times. I will answer it one more time. Is I have tics where I'm double jointed, and I have tics where I really hurt my fingers, and I have to wear splints. They are not broken, but they are sprained. So yes, you're being extra, stop. No, thank you. This is my life. Do you know when a tick is coming? That is a really good question. So I have such thing, and a lot of people in the Tourette's community, there's something called a premonitory urge, which is the feeling you get before you tick. And so for me, that presents in a way of tingling, itching, like it feels like there's electricity in your body. And if you don't tick, it feels like you will claw your skin off. Like, and I know I'm gonna tick because I get it in that body part, but also in my brain, in my spine, in my chest, and when it's a vocal tick, like a race, I get it in my throat. It is very awful, not fun. I heard it's like sneezing. It's similar because you can't really stifle it. And if you do, it'll come out eventually later. It's also very similar to coughing when you're sick or genuinely even blinking because everyone blinks. And think about it like if you had a staring contest, for example. If someone said, don't blink, and you have to keep your eyes open, eventually you're going to start to panic and be like, I got to blink, like my eyes are watering. And once you do be able to close your eyes and blink, a lot of the time you will blink a lot more because your eyes are dry. And it's the same as ticks. If you stop ticking for too long, once you finally release them, it genuinely will come out way more. I will just be ticking so much more. And that is why it's important just them not to suppress ticks. Do I tick in my dreams? I do sometimes. I remember my dreams most of the time. I don't tick in my dreams all of the time. However, when I do, it's like very much how it would be for me in normal everyday life. But there are some times in my dreams where I'm actually neurotypical, which is very odd. Because I've actually never, I don't remember my life before I ticked. Like before the ticks came, I don't remember it. So when I dream and I don't tick, it's odd and it feels really nice. But it's odd for sure. And hi Willow. Does it stop if you play an instrument? Yes. So I love to sing. I love to play guitar and piano, ukulele. And anytime I do these things, I don't tick, which is like the best relief, the best release. It is, sorry, I'm sore in my hand because I'm trying to do the tick under the splint. It is, what was I saying? Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, when I'm playing an instrument, I don't tick. And it's especially when I sing, I don't tick, which is amazing. And it's so beautiful. And I'm not like a great singer, but when I sing, I don't tick. And it is such a nice break. Race. How often do you get new ones? I don't get new ones very often. I will say when I was younger, I used to get new ticks very often. Thank you so much, ZG. Are there different levels of Tourette's? There are. So there are different severity levels of Tourette's where basically everyone presents differently. So there's mild cases, there's moderate cases, and there's severe cases. I fall in the moderate category. However, there is also something called pure Tourette's and Tourette's Plus. Basically, there's two kinds. So pure Tourette's is where you just have Tourette's and nothing else. And this is a lot less common. And then there's Tourette's Plus, where basically you have Tourette's, but when you're diagnosed, you also have at least one other comorbid condition. So, for example, I also have OCD and ADHD and anxiety and depression. And because of this, I have Tourette's Plus, because I have Tourette's Plus comorbid conditions. And 80% of people with Tourette's also have Tourette's Plus. So those are the kinds of Tourette's. Tourette's Plus is way more common than pure Tourette's, but it's a whole thing. Tourette's Plus is better Tourette's? No one wants Tourette's Plus. It's kind of like the premium subscription, if you will, that no one wants. You have a very mild form, a subscription for extra content, right? It's awful. It's awful. Love your glasses. Thank you. Are you born with Tourette's? So I was born with the predisposition to Tourette's. I have Tourette's in my family. There is a genetic component to it. And so I was born with the genetic predisposition, but obviously you don't come out of the womb ticking. That would be bizarre. I didn't develop tics until I was around, it's a complicated story because I don't remember me ticking until I was around 10, but my parents have seen me tick as young as 3 or 4. And they've actually come on this channel and verified that for you guys. If you genuinely think I'm faking, I'm not. My parents can vouch for that. And I've posted my diagnosis, my medications, everything. Is Tourette's contagious? It is not contagious. Tourette's is not contagious, thank God, because none of you guys will be able to catch it unless you're born with the predisposition. Give a shout out. Hello. Your background is so cute. Thank you. What if you only have motor tics but no vocal tics? So if you only have motor tics, it's not Tourette's, because in order to be diagnosed with Tourette's, you have to have at least 2 motor tics and 1 vocal tic for over the period of a year. And symptoms have to have presented before the age of 18. So if you just have motor tics, you likely have a different type of tic disorder. There's transient tic disorder, there's provisional tic disorder, there's different motor tic disorders, different vocal tic disorders, and they all have, different diagnostic criteria for them. And so everyone's different for sure. If 2 Tourette's people have a child, will the child have Tourette's? It's very likely, because there is a genetic component. I believe if I were to have children with someone who did or didn't have Tourette's, I believe there's like an over 50% chance of my kids getting Tourette's, which is a whole thing, because I genuinely would not want to give anyone this. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, because it genuinely feels like my body and mind are at war with each other, and I can't sit still half the time. So it's awful. Thank you, Diamond. Have your tics ever changed over the years? Yes. My tics have changed a lot. And I mean, I've always had pretty much the same set of typical tics. So a lot of my facial tics, a lot of my blinking tics, those have always been there. My back tics have always been there. A lot of tics I've had have always been there. However, I've also developed a lot of new tics over the years, and I've also lost a lot of tics over the years. But the crazy thing is, sometimes they will come back years later, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. It's funny. It's crazy because I don't choose the tic. I do. And they will come and go. They will sometimes return years later. But my tics have always just pretty much always been there, if that makes sense. Can you show us an anxiety fidget? I'm actually using this one off camera right now. My little Nido Nice Cube, my little Nido Nice Ice Baby. I also have the pink one and the purple one. And these are my saving grace lately. Why is she making that noise? So I have Tourette's, and these noises I'm making are tics. They're vocal tics that I can't control. Please be kind. But yes, I'm obsessed with these Nido. Is that a Totoro plushie? It is. Why do people want to fake Tourette's? I don't know. I think people do it because they see people online getting traction and following because of their disorder, because it's kind of seen, it's like a different thing. Not everyone you see everyday tics. And so people try to fake it because they want clout or money or whatever. And it is so awful because they don't know the truth about it, which is it's a disabling and debilitating disorder. I got rice. It's also to mock us. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. Those glasses are sick. Where did I get them? Thank you. I got them off a website called Vooglam, so Vooglam, and I think these frames are called Jocelyn. If you want to get them, they come in different colors too. I got rice. What if someone has a tic, a really bad word? So that is definitely possible, and it happens a lot. There is such thing as tic. It's called coprolalia, which is the swearing tic, and it's all involuntary. Oh my gosh, Alex, thank you so much. Have you seen the South Park episode about Tourette's? So I have, and I made like erase a video reacting to it, which was a few years ago now, and I got so much hate for it because I, fun fact, had never seen an episode of South Park before I watched that video. So I had no idea the nuance of Cartman. I had no idea what South Park was about. So I poorly took offense to it, but I didn't realize that that is his character. And I guess that was a fault of mine. But looking back on it, they did do their research and they portrayed the actual Tourette's in the show very well. So if you guys wanted to watch that video, you can go back on my channel and see it. But I did get a lot of hate for it because I didn't know what the whole point of South Park was. And that's on me for watching South Park like without, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. 94114SF. Holy moly. That is insane. Thank you. I will definitely buy some hay for Hamilton Horatio Horsley III from you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, I did see the South Park show, and it was all on me that I didn't like it. But now I get it. You're a huge fan. Thank you, V. Have you ever hurt yourself really bad? I have. I have genuinely, I've done this, which is pretty awful. I have given myself a concussion. I have given myself severe scrapes and like cuts from my ticks. I've given myself bruises from ticks. And it's all unintentional, and I don't mean to do it. What do you think about Bailyn and her show on TLC? I love Bailyn. I don't know her personally. We are mutuals on my Instagram account, and I do really love her. Race. I think her show is fantastic. I'm such a fan, and it's just incredible. And I think what she's doing is amazing because people need to know the truth about Tourette's, and she's doing a great job advocating. So kudos to Bailyn. We love Bailyn. Can anything cause you to have tics more or less? You mean, I don't know if you mean what causes my tics to get more or less, but if that is what you mean, yes. When I'm anxious or when I'm really excited or overwhelmed or upset, my tics will get way worse. And it mostly happens with my anxiety and my nerves and my stress. I get way worse tics. I also get way worse tics in different weather, with different physical contact, with different, when I talk about tics, I get way worse. And to lessen tics, I can relax by distracting myself or just being, like if I scroll through TikTok a lot of the time, I'll just have minor tics. So singing also really helps. Oh my gosh, Elle, thank you so much. What is a Jellycat? Never heard of them. So all of these plushies behind me are Jellycats. And this is a Jellycat. And a lot of people have recently been gifting me Jellycats. And it's just a brand of plushie. And I love them. ZG, Gemini, thank you. My daughter got diagnosed last year, but only has motor tics, feeling conflicted. What other things you said could it be? Should I get her retested? Okay, this is a very good question. And you might not, obviously you know your daughter, but there is a chance you might be missing the vocal tics because vocal tics aren't always loud and visible. Even if you have a throat clearing tic or a sniffling tic, those can count as vocal tics. So I know a lot of people see vocal tics as like sentences or like loud sounds or swearing. But when I first had Tourette's, my vocal tics were only like hard swallowing, coughing, and barking. And that could be the case. Or if she doesn't have any vocal tics, you could inquire about getting her retested. But there is also a chance she could develop vocal tics, not to be like the bearer of bad news. So that is definitely a possibility. But just keep in mind that vocal tics aren't always like the huge, grandiose, like what you hear and what you're expecting. A lot of vocal tics can be very minor. So I hope that helps. Disabilities look different on everyone. Yes. Does it bother you if people laugh at your tics? So if people laugh at the tics of mine where I'm not injuring myself, or I'm not hurting myself, or being like, if I'm not upset with the tic, like you'll notice if I'm upset with the tic. If I say my vocal tics and you find them funny, I don't care if you laugh. I encourage you sometimes to laugh with me because sometimes my vocal tics are out of pocket and weird. So if you laugh, it's okay. I don't mind. But if you're laughing at me when I hit myself or punch myself or kick myself, please don't, because that is insulting to me. What calms your tics? As I was saying, definitely like relaxing. Anytime I can distract my brain from thinking about the tics. Sleeping helps because I don't tic in my sleep. When I'm singing or playing an instrument, I don't tic. A lot of the time when I'm like just on my phone doing some deep breathing and distracting myself, it helps. Sometimes when I do school, it helps, which is weird. But it's a whole thing. A lot of things help and a lot of things hinder it as well. Anyways, I won't talk about cannabis very much, but I've never done it, and it can help tics, but I don't. I've never tried it. I have tried CBD oil, but that did not help me. That is all I will say about that. Anyways, I tic badly in my sleep. Dang, yeah, as I said, I don't tic in my sleep, thankfully. Is it hard to get a job with Tourette's? It can be. I held a job for 9 years and I loved it, but I had a lot of issues at work and they were not very supportive of my Tourette's. And I actually ended up, from my first job, getting fired for my Tourette's. So it can be hard to hold a job, but I'm pretty good at being very level when I'm working. And so I suppress a lot at work. I try my best to be normal passing, but sometimes I just can't. Have you ever tried to just stop? I have, and it doesn't work. What does your shirt say? It is a Labubu shirt. My brother got me this for Christmas, and I'm obsessed with it. It's very, very fun. I'm going to do my shameless Je t'aime self-promo again. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this channel and want to learn more about Tourette's. And please just like, because my likes are going crazy and I'm so happy. Brenda, thank you so much. That is so sweet. You're incredible. I love you. Thank you. Every donation gift I get will go towards probably my medication, if I'm not going to lie. So thank you. But if I get extra, I will probably get another Jellycat, if we're being real. Where did I get my glasses? I got them from a website called Vooglam, Vooglam. Make sure you don't overdo yourself. I'm noticing you're starting to tic more. Yeah, I'm very overwhelmed. I will not be on much longer. I'm ticking a lot because I'm overwhelmed, you guys. There's a lot of comments happening. I'm overstimulated. So we're going to stay on maybe 10 more minutes and then skedaddle. But I appreciate you guys chatting. Did you get homeschooled? I did not. I went to public school. However, I am currently taking college from home, which is life-changing. It is the best thing I've ever done. Je t'aime. What job would you have? So I did have a customer service job, but I'm actually in school for accounting right now, and I'm hoping to get a job in that field in the near future. I'm in my last semester in college. Do you have any advice for small children with disabilities? I would say find a support system like your family. If your family doesn't support you, find another trusted adult who will advocate for you. And yeah, that's the most important thing, is to find someone who will help advocate for you and be your voice, because unfortunately people don't listen to children a lot of the time. So find a trusted adult for sure. Are those Jellycats? Heck yeah. Does it make you feel mad when people fake it? Yes, I hate when people fake Tourette's. It is the bane of my existence. I got rice. Yeah, it's a doozy. Your shirt is so cute. Thank you so much. They're so fun. I love my shirt. What happened to your fingers? I will answer this again. I have a tic where I strain my fingers really bad. My fingers are sprained. They are not broken. But if I don't have them in these splints, I will hurt myself more, because when you do a tic, even if you're hurt, you can't stop the tic. So this is trying to prevent it. I don't know if you can see, I'm still doing it in the splint, but It's keeping my fingers straight at least. So thank God for these splints, because if not, I would probably do like permanent damage, genuinely. It's all good. Thank you so much. I hope everyone is doing well, and I appreciate you guys being here. Someone asked, what's your favorite tick? People ask me that all the time, and genuinely, I don't like, it is offensive, but also I get where they're coming from. Like, if I were to choose a favorite tick, it would be my I got rice tick. Like, because people associate that with me. I hate all of my ticks, if we're being real. But if I had to choose one, it would be that. Most of my ticks I hate. I don't like having ticks. So yeah, that's a whole thing too. Do I have a support animal? I do not. I have a dog who is not a support animal, but she helps me so much. Love the Jellycat wall. Thank you. Yeah. But I didn't break my fingers. They're just sprained. 500, you guys, we did it. We got to 500 likes. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for being here and for spending time with me. Do you think it's worth singing your answers? That would not help the ticks. If I'm singing a song, it might, but singing answers would not help, unfortunately. Jellycat giveaway, maybe one day. How did I sprain my fingers? From my Tourette's. I have a tick where I move my fingers in a way that really hurt, and so they're sprained because of my Tourette's, unfortunately. Love your content. Thank you, Tater Tot. Hi, Crazy Daisy. But yes, it is a doozy. My favorite music artist. That's a good question. My favorite band has always been Pink Floyd. I'm obsessed with The Wall, obsessed with like The Final Cut. I love Pink Floyd, but currently, I'm really into like pop. I don't know why. I've changed my genre completely. Love like Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, even Taylor Swift's new album I like, which is weird because I'm not a Swiftie. But yeah, I'm really enjoying a lot of the pop music. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I just glitched. I got rice. Have you ever seen Stranger Things? I have not. Was that French? I do have some French tics. When I say, I'm triggering it. When I say je t'aime, it means I love you in French. So yeah, that's a tic. My glasses brand, they are from the website Vooglam, Vooglam, and they are the Jocelyn brand. My tics are getting bad, you guys. I'm gonna go soon. Momentary lapse of reason. Love. Got rice. I have Tourette's and I've learned to block out mean people. Yeah, I totally get it. Yes, the new electric stimulation device, New Pulse, in the UK. I would be obsessed if I could try New Pulse one day. It'd be so cool to try it. Can I send you a Jellycat? I can't send anyone Jellycats, but maybe one day I'll do a giveaway. Who knows? Have I watched Balin Out Loud? I have. I really love her show. However, I haven't watched this season. I've only watched last season. So we'll see. Those are definitely the attention glasses. I love these glasses. They're so fun. I got rice. Does Tourette's affect your learning ability? So Tourette's does not affect my ability to learn. I've always been a straight A student. However, a lot of people with Tourette's have learning difficulties as their comorbidities. But Tourette's inherently does not affect intelligence or ability to learn. Is the hair stroking a tic? Yeah, I do this all the time. It's kind of like a tic I do. I heard tics feel like a sneeze. Is that true? It can be. It's kind of similar to a sneeze. Kind of similar to a cough, honestly. Like if you're sick and if you like have that itchy feeling in your throat, that kind of feels like a premonitory urge. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Coughing and sneezing and blinking, any like involuntary bodily function is similar to what a tic feels like, if that makes sense. Does your Tourette's make you feel alienated from people? Yes, my whole life I've always been so ashamed and misunderstood, and I feel like no one understands me. I created this channel when I was like 16, 15, and I tried to just embrace my tics, and then I got scared and I didn't post. But I started posting again when I was 22, 21. And it really helped me with my confidence and helped me learn that people with Tourette's are normal. There's a lot of people with Tourette's, and I'm trying my best to embrace my tics and realize that I'm normal. I just have a few minor setbacks. I tick like a clock, if you will, and I'm trying my best to embrace it because I've hated myself for so long. And this channel has really helped me grow and learn, and I'm so grateful. What age were you diagnosed with Tourette's? I was 12 and I'm now 27. Did you get bullied for your tics? I did. I got bullied a lot for tics, as well as just for being weird. But I got rice. My therapist genuinely told me that like so many people with Tourette's get bullied because their personalities are also a little bit like quirkier, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just what my therapist said when I was like little, and it's always stuck with me because she said people with Tourette's are very different, and that's just the case. And so I've always been misunderstood, always been bullied. And I genuinely didn't have like any real friends until like very recently because I was always just in my shell and I didn't want to let people in because I was so ashamed of who I was, if that makes sense. Yeah, a little bit deep there, but I hope that made sense. Congrats on your engagement. Thank you. Look at my sparkle. We don't know when we're getting married yet, but hopefully within the next few years. It must have been so difficult as a child not knowing what was going on with your brain and body. Yes, it was. And I appreciate that sentiment because honestly, when I was diagnosed with Tourette's, I honestly had that feeling of like sadness, but also relief because there was a name to what I was dealing with. And I finally understood, like, I'm not some one-off weirdo. Like, people have what I have. And it was incredible to have that label, even though labels are awful and I don't like labels. It was the one time where I was happy to have a label because I felt understood through a diagnosis, if that makes sense. And yes, I finally knew it wasn't my fault. As you said. Yeah, it was a crazy thing because I was 12 when I was diagnosed. But it genuinely changed my life in so many ways, in bad ways and good ways. And I'm 27 now, and I'm very happy and content with where I am. It did take a lot of inner work to get here, but that is where I am today. Does Tourette's cause hallucinations? No, it does not. What happened to your fingers? I have a finger tic that has caused me to sprain my fingers pretty badly. Anyways, if you guys like my vibe, please subscribe to my channel and like my stream. I would love to get to 600 likes. That would be bonkers. So, sorry. Please like and subscribe just to help me with my channel growth. My goal is to make the world for people with Tourette's a better place because I have been misunderstood and bullied and harassed and hurt and fake claimed so much. So please join the fam and learn about Tourette's if you can. Did we just get flipped off? I'm so sorry. It is a tic. I do not mean it. I love you guys. When I flip people off, it is involuntary. I do not mean it. Please don't hate me. I love the band of the monkeys. Sending you love. Thank you so much for that kind message. Subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm going to go because my questions are not being answered. I'm so sorry. There's so many things happening. I'm trying, but sending you love. I hit 600. Thank you guys so much. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. I will be on for about 7 more minutes, and then I'll head off. So if there's any last minute questions you'd like to ask, please feel free, as long as they're like semi-appropriate. I'd appreciate that. You sound like a puppy. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Longest I've gone without a tic, probably a few hours, especially if I'm like very distracted or doing something I love. But I do tic every day. I genuinely don't think I've gone a day without ticking since I was like 10, genuinely. I got rice. So yeah, that is that. You love my Jellycat collection. Thank you, Cynthia. You know I love you. Take a break. I'm going off in 6 minutes, Chim. 6 minutes. Thank you for the little reminder, though. I will be heading off soon. So, and thank you, Paige. I appreciate you guys being kind and talking about like my well-being. I'm doing okay. I'm just very ticky because I'm overwhelmed and I'm trying to read all chat. But I love all of you guys and I appreciate all of the support I've received. And I'll be heading off very soon. So get in your last minute questions. How long have you had Tourette's? I've had Tourette's my whole life, but I was diagnosed when I was 12. So yes. Again, you don't come out of the womb ticking, but I did start ticking, as my parents remember, at around 3 or 4. So yes. How long can one tick last? They're pretty short for the most part. If I have a dystonic tick, which is a prolonged held muscle movement, those can last a long time, like sometimes even like hours. If I've had ticks where like my wrist locks like this for hours and it's crazy. But for the most part, my ticks are very quick and like jerky. This is the wildest it's been. I know, Chim, like what the heck? You like my glasses, thank you. Are your ticks annoying? Yes, they are. Can I see a jelly cat? I will show you this jelly cat that I got today from my subscribers. So my subscribers sent me this jelly cat, which is the Valentine's Day Heart Dragon, and I'm in love with it. It is from 2 specific subscribers who I will shout out again. Snow in the Cemetery and Mockingbird literally sent me that jelly cat. So thank you so much again. I'm in love with it. It is so pretty and so cute. It's my 3rd dragon, and I'm so lucky. Do meds help? They do a little bit, but they don't cure it. How long did it take you to accept your ticks? I can't seem to. Do you have any advice? So I'm honestly not still fully accepting of my ticks. And I will say it has taken me until 27 this year to be more comfortable with it, to be more accepting of like, okay, this is my life. Like I can't change it. I can't be different. So from this channel and from talking to people in my real life about my Tourette's and being more open about it, I've become more accepting of myself. And I'm so grateful because I know what it's like to absolutely hate yourself and feel misunderstood and alone and awful. So it takes a long time, but please don't give up and you will get there because it does take a long time. Do your ticks hurt? They can. They don't hurt like inherently just by the movement, but if you do the same movement over and over and over again, it is bound to hurt, which is what happened to my fingers. And yeah, I also punch myself, hit myself, kick myself, scratch myself, and those all really hurt. Does Colton like ferrets? I don't know. It's so weird how it would probably be triggered by your ticks usually, but I'm so focused on moderating. Thank you, Paige. I love you. Do you have like a group of ticks? I have a lot of ticks that are like, I have the same ticks that happen most of the time. It's kind of like, I call it like a tick repertoire where most of my ticks happen and they just kind of come out randomly. And yeah, it's something that I just have to deal with. And most people with Tourette's do have like their set rotation of ticks, if that makes sense. But the odd time I will get new ones. I will lose some. It really depends. Do you tick in your sleep? I do not. What's your name? My name is Carly. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to head off in 2 minutes. So if anyone has any last minute questions or if you would like to subscribe and like my channel, that'd be so kind. What if we got to 650 likes before I go? Do you think we can do it? That would be crazy. So please like and subscribe, especially if you want to learn more about Tourette's. That is the whole point of my channel. So yeah. Do you notice that when you make a tick or something that it looks natural for you? Yes, it does feel very natural. I genuinely don't notice it most of the time, which is a little bit odd, but that is my life. So yeah. Good fidgets do you recommend? Definitely the Neato Nice Ice Baby. This is my favorite. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys, but I do have to head off. because I'm getting very overstimulated, very overwhelmed. You guys have been incredible, and I appreciate all of the support and all of the love. And I'm sorry that I have to head off. This has been such a fun live stream and so crazy. So thank you guys for everything you did. And I will see you soon. Hopefully, sometime this week, I will be live again. So if you would like to stay tuned to my channel one more time, please subscribe to come back for a future live if you want to learn about Tourette's. And please like the stream if you like my vibe, or if you just want to support a girl with Tourette's who loves educating. As always, we are learning together, we're laughing together, and we're ticking together. You guys are incredible. You are kind, you are worth it, you are important, and you can do anything you set your mind to. I love you guys so much. And people with Tourette's are normal people too, except we take like clocks. Chimothy in chat put my Discord link. If you would like to join my Discord to chat with me later, please join. Anyone is welcome. I love you guys.